You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a...
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
Revelio.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Revelio.
Sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain... It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth...
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ran... I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he...
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps...
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him.
Thank you. His search... I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. I wish you well.
Revelio. Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house?
She's all right. She said she was...
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than...
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne...
I understand what you're saying, sir.
If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants. He's no idea the harm he could do if he does. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing...
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than... I miss my sister. Come with me. I need to show you where... Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where... This way.
How long are we expected to dig through this rubble?
Glacius!
One less human to worry about.
Confringo!
I will make you.
Protego!
Shall we not? You think this is funny? I won't rest. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Glacius! Protego! Confringo!
You've made your last mistake. Does Hogwarts...
Accio!
How nice of you to stop.
Hey! Glacius! Defendo! Protego!
Why can't I hit you? Maria!
Confringo!
Let's get this over.
Accio!
Bone in the ear.
Glacius! Defendo! Confringo!
How nice of you to stop by.
Glacius! Confringo! Defendo! Protego!
Stop it!
Glacius! Confringo!
Let me go! At once!
Accio!
I've been fighting since before you were born. Not quite.
Glacius! Defendo!
Losing your stride.
Glacius!
Much too slow.
Confringo! Defendo!
I confess,
Revelio!
that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what...
Couldn't agree more. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were before my uncle and I could stop her. Anne rushed out, racing towards the... She came face to face with a horde of goblins. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should They didn't even give her a
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by.
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed. Might be the only way to learn what type of...
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of...
And at... Shall we have a look around? They
Revelio!
seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have
Confringo!
stations for everything.
Accio! Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived
Protego!
Rumor was a Hogwarts
Revelio!
was lifted once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. I've heard that goblins
Confringo!
are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be
Revelio.
worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be.
Lumos.
But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Levioso. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library?
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good you for answers about what happened to Anne, and me.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Revelio.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. It tells me something bigger.
Lumos. Lumos. A journal entry of Isadora's. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Defender. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't.
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful...
And you can wield it.
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the under...
We can. But perhaps...
Understood. Well then, invisible secret... I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Revelio!
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Revelio! A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see on... Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the car?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio. Revelio.
If it isn't the
Revelio. Deke.
Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area.
Precisely what Deke... You see, the room knew exactly what you needed. Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the nap.
Perfect! Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Revelio. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there when...
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in. Perhaps we should work quickly. The job... If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a Jobberknoll. Levioso! No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Everything's... Revelio! I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and... Poachers want them for their feathers. And
Are there any other beasts nearby?
just one that Deke knows of. A herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you...
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only... So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might...
I shall go and find a moon calf.
Deke will be waiting for you.
Revelio. Do co-op. Arresto momentum. I'll look after you. Revelio. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Professor Howard will never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf.
Another beast. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. Deke supposes you're finished. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now...
All right.
Deke... There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued, then you home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience. Actually, perhaps another time.
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting...
Indeed. I only hope...
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade...
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical... If you gather some magical materials from your...
Very well. I shall let... Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
First, you'll need to use this spellcraft.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials making your clothing more useful. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks.
I'll go and experiment with the... That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted...
Wonderful. You will, by rescuing even... For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beast you've already...
Thank you for your help, Deke.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope?
That's very kind of you, Amit.
I'm certain. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine...
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't... I have some, reading.
Isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Revelio.
A pristine night for stargazing.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden...
And you need someone to help find.
I do. Are you in? Let us get moving while the stars are still out.
All right, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform. Something that doesn't...
Revelio.
We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why
Revelio.
don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little...
Confringo! A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders
Good
might
for
be
you.
looking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look!
Revelio.
Go on, try it out.
Glacis. Confringo. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along...
Actually, that's all.
Oh, very well then. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit.
And I look forward to writing. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one, and if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh,
That's quite generous. Thank you.
you are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Glacier. What an excellent broom.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark arts should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin has... Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do...
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know that. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me.
Very well. But do keep this. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
What does the Cruciatus curse do?
It's known as the torture curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles. Ominous described the sound of the victims' cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven.
How horrible. Poor Ominous.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. Watch for my owl. I'll have new... I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but, what?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to... Bit of a wanderer myself. Name's Leopold Babcock. Now, for someone, I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden. What do you say, my young friend?
Something to consider.
Aye, let me know if you see...
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. It's been a pleasure. See if there's something you need. It's been a pleasure.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay.
Natty, what's going on?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they? Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found.
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why a portkey brought us there after the dragon.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful...
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to... That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I...
I'll help you find the letter, Nat.
I'm glad to hear it. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as...
Revelio. I wonder what that does.
Compulso!
That did it.
Levioso! Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Devolso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Levioso! Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Confringo! Revelio. Dead end. Must be another way in.
Wingardium Leviosa.
That looks as if it might raise the gate. Depulso!
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them. High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff? Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Revelio.
You can feed the beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter. I dream of making
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso! Not the safest place to sneak into. Revelio!
When the clouds are dark is always the best time to speak. It's as if nature herself made the
Revelio! Aloha Mora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box! Show yourself!
Defendo!
You will!
Aloha Mora.
Pt6! Rookwoods don't go down easy. Think I won't remember your fate.
Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Incendio! Accio! Defendo!
What have you done?
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Aloha Mora.
Hurry. There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control. Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this.
Of course.
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver now. Tell me...
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy...
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have...
Slow down now. There we go. Ah, there you are. Time to go a little quicker. No need to race now, my friend. wonder who...
Well, as Harlow came by.
Pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium. My efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
Where could Archie have gone?
Are you all...
My husband?
Oh, I'm terribly...
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure...
He must be around here somewhere.
Archie was home with his father. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He never wanders far. But if he I'm afraid to leave.
We'll find your son.
Thank you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Where are you, Archie?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough.
Revelio.
It is a shame that hippogriffs can't. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Confringo!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack.
Revelio.
We should look around.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
I've always said that travel...
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Glacius!
They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first... Thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt...
Glacius!
It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like...
Revelio!
I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Potato!
Oh, forever.
Glacius! Defender!
Expulso!
Potato!
Child.
Accio! Glacius! Confringo!
That's just
Defender!
Defendo!
Revelio! Confringo!
That complicates things a little.
Revelio!
I don't think he
Glacius!
Of course he did. Why else?
Defender!
Harlow will decide what to do with him once he gets back. Who's there? Have him buried!
Glacius! Confringo! Revelio!
I know.
Glacius! Confringo! Potato! Stupid!
Get out of this alive.
Confringo!
Time to see some
Accio!
Typicus totality!
Venite! Glacius! Defender! Stupid! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Revelio! Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you. Revelio.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha, Mora.
A man called Harlow.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't.
Thank you.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in
Revelio.
here. They heard the people who took me talking about
Confringo!
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe. Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Revelio. Confringo! Your husband's friends, mate.
Just as he was. You've done enough. My husband. The last thing we need is that monster cup.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about you.
Thank you. And I can never repay the two of you for...
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickham. My that rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Protego!
We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after him.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
Protego! I received...
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the... Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptoriums and...
Perhaps...
You? I suppose it's worth a try. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then... He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Lumos.
There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous.
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I hope I...
Revelio.
We don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers
Revelio.
access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share?
Confringo!
Couldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you
Lumos.
who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing
Revelio.
a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to Snape.
You might not want the ability to speak past the tongue. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
I see no reason we should stop now.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Confringo!
Never mind.
Revelio.
No clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
Confringo!
Where we came from, it's closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Lumos. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Reparo. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Revelio.
Nice work. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search
Lumos.
each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin. That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Another... not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead.
Revelio.
It's troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished.
Depulso. Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die.
Revelio!
I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Glacius!
I'm truly
Lumos.
sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
You know him better than I.
Very well. Wish we had some liquid luck. Ominous, I know this is the last thing you want to do.
Yes, it is. I thought you knew me better.
But this is different. Whoever you cast it upon would have agreed to it first. It wouldn't be an innocent victim. We have to open the door.
The spell won't work unless you mean it. That's true of all unforgivables. If it must be done, then one of you must cast it.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast...
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you alright?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found
Revelio.
Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book, just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained. But I can do that later. For now, I say... It's breathtaking.
Revelio.
Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear...
Revelio.
Right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before
Hello,
I
Hamura.
invented flu powder.
Revelio. Revelio. Finite. Revelio. Finite. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen.
Protego!
And I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I've heard an unusual amount of activity. Goblins and wizards, I surmise.
Rookwood Castle. I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to... Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of... I do wish we had the luxury of time. However...
Very well, sir. I'm on my...
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Deke would like to talk with
Protego!
you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He... Seems that, as Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, and perhaps...
What do you mean?
Tubbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested.
That sounds awful.
As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful...
I understand.
Oh, thank you.
It's like a place right out of a story.
Go!
Faster! Time to go a little quicker. This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Crucio. Crucio. Confringo! Accio! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Protego! Stupid! Confringo! Revelio. It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the cave. Crucio. Confringo! Metropolis Totalis! Revelio. Confringo.
Glacius! Confringo! Crucible! Confringo! Confringo!
Revelio. Revelio.
Glacius! Crucible!
Accio.
Confringo! Protego! Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Accio.
Glacius! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Incendio.
Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Convulso! Expelliarmus!
Incendio.
Confringo! Stupefy!
Accio.
Glacius! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Accio.
Glacius! Confringo!
Cursed fiends. Revelio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
Confringo!
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Revelio.
Confringo! Confringo!
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Tobbs's master is awful. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think.